Yo and hello everybody, Mike here, baseball collector. It's Friday, it's the weekend, and I've only got one card to show off today, but I thought I'd spend a little bit of time kind of going over my little project that I started about a month ago or so of trying to add Hall of Fame cards, PSA slabbed, for every Hall of Famer in the 1960s, 70s, and 80s with Topps. And so when I started this project about a month ago, I said, oh, I've already got, 300 or so of those cards already. That's a pretty good start. There can't be that many of them. Well, I went on the registries and there were like a little over 1,500 cards was the thing. And I'm like, wow, that's more than I thought. But this could be a really long-term project for me, no big deal. And I need something to steer my addiction towards, and I love Hall of Fame cards. I love just the classic looks of Topps back in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, and what better way to do it? And so, great, I'm going to do this. So I started tracking, and I made a giant spreadsheet, because on PSA, on the registry, the 60s are their own set, the 70s are their own set, and the 80s are their own set. So what I did was I combined them all together in one spreadsheet so that I could kind of track what I have and overall how I'm doing. So what I did is I put markers. I went, all right, I'm gonna draw a line in the sand, and on May 26th, I'm looking over here because my spreadsheet is over here. I had 300 cards of the 1,580, and then I start finding cards on eBay that aren't on the registry for Hall of Famers. I'm like, oh, really? How many can there be that are not on the registry? Surely not that many. Au contraire. So there's 1,580 cards total between the 3 decades, but I went through every checklist of every Topps set from 1960 to 1989. It's taken me a while to do it because I just kind of do it piecemeal, and I finally finished today. And from 60 to 89, there are actually 1,835 cards. So the registry is off by about 250 cards on what they need. So how that works is when I get a card that has a Hall of Famer on it that is not included in one of those 3 decade sets, I take it and I put the number in for the cert on PSA's website, and you can add a card to the registry and send it in. And it takes them usually a couple of days, and then they'll add the card to the registry, and then you can add it to your collection. And so the 1,580 cards that they have currently listed will only grow as I acquire these cards, request them to be added to the registry to make it a more complete run of Topps cards. So what I also did was kind of cool. In each of the 3 decades, I marked on June 1st, I said, okay, where do I rank and what % complete am I in each of the decades? And on June 1st, I was number 11 in the set registry for the 60s. For the 70s, I'm number 17, and for the 80s, I'm number 14. So what I'm going to do is every month, once a month on the 1st, go in and draw the line in the sand and figure out where I am for each of those set registries and kind of see how I can progress over time and moving up the ranks on those gigantic set registries. I mean, the 60s have 619 cards, the 70s have 602, and the 80s have 614. So it's a lot. The beast is going to get very full as I acquire these cards over time. I did get one card for that, so one card less out of the 1,835 or whatever I have to get, and it's right here. It is a 1962 Topps Frank Robinson All-Star card, an excellent 5. So, great card there, but that brings up a great point that I wanted to tell you guys about how I'm doing this. And I'm telling y'all just so y'all can kind of understand as things come in and what, I guess, how my brain works, which is dangerous. But I'm getting all the base cards, obviously, all-star cards, league leaders, all-time greats, record breakers, manager cards, team cards if the manager is on it. If it's just the team picture, I'm not doing those. I'm not doing checklists. and I'm not doing, oh gosh, there's something else, but it's basically every card where you can really tell that the Hall of Famer is prominently featured. So it could be a World Series card that has, like there's a card with Reggie Jackson on the A's hitting a home run. It doesn't have his name on it, but it's Reggie Jackson or Jim Palmer, these guys, you know, in these playoffs and stuff like that. So basically, if there's a card that pictures prominently a Hall of Famer and it's easily identifiable and he's the focus of the card, then it's on my list. And that's a lot of cards. So my laundry just got finished. So anyway, that's what I'm doing, and this is a relatively short video, but just to really give you some insight into this project and how long it's going to take. I guess in about 8 or 9 days, I'll let you guys know on July 1st kind of where I'm at on that project and how many cards I'm at. So I'm excited to see how this goes. It's going to take a really long time, and that's totally okay. So give me some encouragement. Help me keep going when I'm having a hard time finding cards, but I do appreciate everybody watching, everybody subscribing and following my channel. It's been awesome, and can't wait for the National. We've only got, what, 40 days till the National, so excited about that. Can't wait to see everybody there. I'm going to do a national preview video, hopefully in the next couple of weeks. So, again, everybody have a great day and have a wonderful weekend, and we'll catch you soon. Keep collecting.